Hey everyone, I'm going to be going over the new Fantasy Disc Golf League on your card where you get to play against the pros. So what is the league and how is it different from any other fantasy league out there? Well, to help explain this, I'm going to go over some of the goals. So the main goal that I like is the community building aspect of it. So they really aim to connect the everyday fan to the players that are on tour. To do this, you will go in and you will find a player on their list. Pick one that you like, or pick two, or pick three, or pick all of them. It doesn't matter. You can join as many as you like. So when you go in, you pick a player, and you are playing directly against that player. Now, there's going to be trash talking. There's going to be all sorts of that stuff. I think it's partly what it's meant for. So if you beat a pro, call them out. Let them know. And if they beat you, or the majority of the people who join their league, whatever that may be, they're going to let you know. Now, this will last for a few weeks or the entire season, however long you want it to. Now, the next cool thing is you're not only playing the pro, but you're supporting the pro as well. So to join the league, it's $10 per league you join. $3 of that $10 goes directly to that pro that you're playing against. So while they're touring, they get a little extra support from the fans and the community. It's a really cool concept that I can really get behind. All right, now let's get into how it's different from other fantasy sports. So the typical fantasy layout, as I'm sure a lot of you know, are when you draft a team. So let's say we're doing the NFL. You're going in with a group of guys and you're drafting your team. Now, once you draft your team, that's your team. There's really no getting out of it unless you're trading or you're picking up waiver wires. But if you have Tyreek Hill, you have Tyreek Hill. And nobody can take him from you unless you want to trade. With this, it works a little bit differently. You start with $10,000. You have a list of players to choose from. They all have point values associated with them, or dollar values associated with them. You choose up to 4 players to buy for that week. Now you can choose to keep those players throughout the entire season, or you can switch it up every single week. So this method is a little bit different because it works like the stock market. So players' values go up and down based on how they perform and whether or not people in the leagues are buying and selling across the board. So for example, let's say you take Paul McBeth for week 1. Now let's say he wins Las Vegas Challenge. Most likely his value is going to go up, right? More people are going to want to buy Paul McBeth for the next week. Now, if you bought him at a certain price and you hold him until the end of the week and his value goes up, you can sell him for a profit and maybe sell another player for a profit or a little bit of a loss, take that money and buy 2 new players. You choose. It's up to you. It's all on you. Can you do that better than the pro who is out there who knows those players? I doubt it. But maybe. Everybody gets lucky. So you can go into a player's profile, you can see how they performed week to week, you can see how much they're worth week to week, and you can choose whether or not you're going to buy or sell them. Another cool feature about this app is that you can do all the research you want. You can spend 5 minutes or you can spend 5 hours researching players, researching courses, researching what they were worth, what they're worth now, and you can really get into the details. There will be analytics on how players play in the woods versus how they play in open courses, and you can choose whether or not you want to spend the time looking at that, or if you just kind of want to go, hey, I really like Calvin Heimberg, that's who I'm picking. Or hey, I'm playing against Luke Sampson, I'm going to pick Luke Sampson. So if he performs well, at least I'll beat him in the fantasy league. So you're probably wondering who you can actually play against right now. Well, they have the list up, but I'm going to read it off to you really quick. It's going to be Raven Newsom, Ezra Robinson, Connor O'Reilly, yours truly, come at me, bro, you guys don't stand a chance. Sarah Holcomb, Jake Ebenheimer, Ian Burchett, John Willis, Jordan Castro, and GT Hancock. Now, I know there's going to be more in the future. There might be more up right now. If you're watching this video later in the year, there's definitely more by now. I know that James Conrad's going to sign on as well, which I'm super excited about. I'm actually going to play against him myself, because who doesn't want bragging rights against James Conrad and Connor O'Reilly and all these people here? I certainly do. Please hit the subscribe button because I'm going to be doing videos on this, if not every week, every other week, to keep you updated on my team. I'm also going to have some of the players on to go over how they choose their teams and how they're doing. Now, if you want to get involved right away, I have the link in the description below. You can hit that link, sign up, go choose a pro to play against. The pros appreciate it very much, and we're all looking forward to interacting with everybody and just having a good time. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.